So let's talk about Colin and Chelsea's hand in this sick shit as well. And the women coming forward about Brian Helpenstein and Maysville Police Department, and Deputy Hull and Deputy Horde going from Mason County Sheriff's Office to Maysville Police Department. So I have cases, reports of women being raped by both departments. Now, what in the fuck do you people expect me to do with that information, with them threatening to kill me and forcing me into treatment? So thank you to Kim Razor and her rapist goddamn family, including the baseball team and Bob Tribby. So now let me tell you a little bit more about her family versus my goddamn pervert rapey family. With Stocky Wood and his seaman, and his Uncle Donald. Kenton Pumpelly, baseball, yes or no? Kyle Marinero, baseball, yes or no? Kevin Murphy, I call him Girthy Murphy, baseball, yes or no? Mike Murphy, Maysville Dispatch, yes or no? Brian White and his father, Maysville EMS and baseball, yes or no? Tracy Baxter White, her brother Terrence, correct? Her father Terry, guard for Mason County Detention Center, yes or no? Gerald Curtis, related to Mr. Froge, yes or no? Christy Calvert Campbell and her husband JC, employed by UPS, yes or no? Paul Jackson and Laura, their farm on Jersey Ridge with drugs and alcohol and kids underage, yes or no? Tara Hester included. The mail carrier certifying that the packages were in fact illegal in the Taylor Walker case, UPS, yes or no? Brett Hankison's Hamilton County home, purchased in what year? Deputy Fred Lang, Hamilton County Sheriff's Department, retired early, disabled, yes or no? Scott Swearingen, former clerk of courts, Hamilton County Courthouse, yes or no? As I said, the church and their parishioners in law enforcement put a huge undue burden on kids like me, all with their homophobic, transphobic nonsense. Do you know how many guns law enforcement issued and otherwise I have had held against my head? How many situations I have had to rectify for people that did not deserve it being covered. Let's face it, they had DNA insurance. What did I have? Their nudes. Like I said, that really good digital camera came from Texas when I was in high school and not via UPS. Stop punishing yourself. It's not paranoid when your family is having you wiped out little by little, continuing the same psychological trauma that led to your true psychological facet of mental illness, not to mention the neuropsychiatric component due to blunt force trauma by a bunch of perverts, all the while them pointing their disgusting fingers at me because of my homosexuality. I didn't want to tell my story at all. And if anybody thinks I did and I enjoyed telling it, and it's not even finished yet, they're even sicker than I ever could be. This has caused me so much goddamn heartache reliving it, I can't even begin to describe it. And it wasn't me running away from anything. It was for everybody's goddamn safety. And then Kim Razor decided to sign a piece of paper, and a bunch of doctors decided that, this is what's best in this given moment, and we don't even know the goddamn medical history, other than he has admitted to using cannabis twice. Oh well. Here's the recommendation from Tri-State Arthritis and Rheumatology with Charlotte Wentz's blessing. And here are the 3 doctors in Ohio who have legally recommended it. Here's my sometimes 0 fills in a 45-day cycle. And I'm abusing it? That's hilarious. Oh well. All I can do now is say thank you for helping the future be different or the times to be different for the future. I can remember Stockton Wood ejaculating on my face. It's not my fault that they might not remember it. Like I said, I should be able to relax in my own goddamn home without their fucking psych torture punishing me at every turn. All these crimes, especially the child sex crimes, and Stockton never prosecuted any of it. That's hilarious, isn't it? Maybe not the child porn case, because it would have been a conflict of interest, but the law enforcement doing their stupid shit, and Stockton never... Oh well. Oh well. With my mother siding with them about men not getting raped. How convenient. That's what I hate about these Aero Pro cartridges. Some of them get clogged. You have to blow through the opposite end to reopen them. You should have thought about that before doing this. Yeah, right. Oh well. Now you all know why I'm terrified to sleep at night. My mother, my father, my sister, her friends, law enforcement. Thank you for causing me so much duress I ended my own life. All the while, people like me not having federal civil rights protections, and now the state's crying about it. Crying about it because now parents who actually support their children can drag that sick shit into federal court instead of having to rely on the lower courts to side with the fucking locals at every turn. No, I'm not hearing voices. No, I'm not hallucinating. So when the cops burst in, proving those doctors wrong, because, oh, I thought you were just a hallucination. So you're saying they were wrong. Oh, medical fraud. So let me tell you more about Kelly Moss and his goddamn hands. Primary Plus and their rapey shit. With Sheriff Boggs and his goddamn department. Notice the secret 5649411 message that's probably been deleted. Be sure and send the ambulance from Orangeburg Volunteer Fire Department. Now you know why I said that. It wasn't some underhanded scheme to get one of them there to harm them. That's how it always happened when I was a child, with Phil Day, Commissioner Day. Be sure and send the ambulance from OVFD. With Kevin Murphy's father running dispatch and being able to, I'm assuming, modify records if necessary. Because of me being a lazy fairy. Hallelujah. Oh well. You're looking at a long time for our corrosion and entrapment. Well, hallelujah. It would be, I think I'm wishing for the wrong thing. It would be nice to go through life without feeling threatened at every turn. Why is life so goddamn depressing? And then people, I don't watch the news because it's so depressing. Well, how in the hell can you... We don't watch the news. And just like I said, I swear to God, QVC has subliminal messages in it. Buy me, buy me, buy me. Just like with alarm buzzing. Yes, I see all your all's little messages and interesting tidbits. That's why they used to tell us that we were too aware. The intelligent people who would position me into heart failure positions while spraying neurotoxins in my face and withholding albuterol. As I said, I expect to be left the fuck alone.